listening to Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. On the virus. Sirius-XM.
Are you going to have a new landlord?
Oh, yeah. I'm getting rid of this.
You want to talk about your old landlord yet? Or
yeah.
Wait
his mom?
No, he's got to hear about his landlord. Seriously, this is good radio.
Oh, my God.
His landlord invited him and Jess to dinner. The barbecue?
The apartment that we
Did he
live
try
in
to have
now.
sex with Jess?
Pretty much.
Yeah, in a
God.
manner
I hope so.
of speaking.
Pretty much.
Wow.
Exactly, you cuckold.
All right, he's all man.
But the apartment that we live in
Wait,
now...
is the barbecue the big, is that the headliner?
I think so. Yeah.
Did he do other stuff before the barbecue?
Just follow-ups.
He was. All right, go ahead. Tell the story really fast.
The apartment we live in it's in a building, but each apartment is owned separately. So our landlord just owns the apartment that we're in. It's not like a corporate thing. It's just the guy owns the apartment. So we deal directly with him. And so, like, after living there for a year, we didn't sign a new lease, but we were just like, yeah, we're just going to stick around. And he was like, okay. And then after a year and 3 months or so, he started texting and calling, like, to pursue a personal relationship.
He's a fan of Jess's.
And I never...
Who isn't?
I never gave him my phone. He never had any contact with me. I always told Jess just to deal with it.
Oh, shit.
that's
What are you, dumb?
And so...
You don't tell an attractive girl to deal with some fucking guy. Well,
it was over the phone. It was
Doesn't
not
matter.
personal.
That's how it starts, over the phone.
But he's a weirdo.
Yeah, why would you let your chick deal with him instead
and you're
of protecting
not.
her?
She's with you. You're a weirdo. She's into weirdos.
This guy is like... anyway, he started...
No, this you got to hear this.
He started
This is a good
leaving...
story.
Jess goes, Sam, you got to hear this voicemail that the landlord just left. And this was like over the summer, and I go, okay. And he leaves this voicemail that goes, hi, it's so-and-so. I was thinking that you and Sam, of course, Sam could come over to my house. You could come over. It could be on a Saturday or a Sunday, and just come over, and we would have some food and maybe some drinks we'd eat, and you'd have something to eat, and you'd come over and sit down, have some food. We could drink something if you wanted to, have something to eat.
He was talking like this?
This is on the voicemail.
Wow.
Well, that I could drug your boyfriend and rape you with a hammer.
And we go, oh, gee. And so we just called him back, and she was like, yeah, we get, Sam's real busy, works on Saturdays and da-da-da. And he goes, well, we could do it this weekend or next weekend or then any other weekend.
Oh, great.
And we go, oh, geez. So we have and we go, okay. So we made a weekend to finally do it, and we went over there, and he was like, he lives with his mother.
Holy
like his old mother.
shit.
He's
Norman fucking Bates.
He's definitely OCD and probably autistic too.
Wow.
Because he was like, he's repeating everything. He takes us a tour around the house. He's twisting the picture frames, making sure everything is just right. His mom lives in her room. She doesn't really leave her room. She seemed like a nice old lady, but it's just a mattress on the floor.
Oh, wow.
That she slept on, and then like a chair with a TV tray attached to it and a small TV.
What
she just stays.
Sick scene this sounds like.
And then he brought us into his dad's old office because his dad had died like 6 months ago.
Stuffed animals and animal heads on the wall?
No, but a wall full of firearms.
Oh.
Firearms. He likes he's a collector.
Guy sounds like a reasonable fella.
But instead of having them locked up or they're just on hooks on the wall.
Hanging on the wall.
Yeah, just on hooks.
Never know.
And he's showing us all these rooms, everything. There's just all kinds of horrible things. And we go back downstairs, and there was a mace gun in the kitchen. Oh. And I just, all right, well, we just won't mention that we've seen that and just try to get through the evening. And
why would you go there, man? I would never put my girl in that kind of danger.
I guess we didn't
Unless
really.
You're packing.
I wasn't.
Did you feel like you had no choice and you had to do the barbecue with the landlord?
The first one, yeah. I mean, I told her we wouldn't be doing it again.
The first one?
Because he wanted to keep having like a social relationship.
Oh, boy.
And so he explained that the mace gun was there because if there's a robber and he shoots him, then the bullet could go through his wall of his house and into his neighbor's house.
So you use hollow points?
No, he used a mace gun instead. And then
what does a mace gun do?
It shoots mace at a distance.
But out of, like, how? You know what I mean?
It's like it looks like a gun.
Is it like a water pistol, but it's filled with mace? Like
you load a mace can in it, like that you'd spray. You just load it
in.
So
does it shoot spray?
Boonk. Yeah, it just shoots the liquid further and stronger.
Go.
Crazy. This guy's crazy.
And then he started making us dinner. We said, all right, we'll leave at 6. And he goes, 6:30. We'll leave at 6. Okay, 6:30.
He told you 6:30?
That's when he said, okay,
That's
fine,
when the roofie
6:30.
kicks in, right.
And so while we're in the kitchen, he has to turn the faucet on, off and on like 4 times every time he turns it on.
Yeah,
off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on. And then he started making chicken. Made a giant pan of chicken.
Did you look to make sure if he was sprinkling anything in there?
Yes, it was marinating in something. There was nothing you couldn't tell.
The blood of his other tenants.
I was going to say, damn it, the last victim. Fuck.
But he literally made enough chicken.
You probably ate human flesh. You don't even know it.
Yeah, Rory Calhoun's just fucking...
Right.
He made enough chicken for 10 people. And he put that in the oven. And then he made in it 2 full bags of carrots. And he put that into a giant... And he made all this food. And then... It was 6 o'clock already when he was just putting stuff in. He put in baked potatoes at 6 o'clock.
No, you gotta
go. It takes too long. And so we brought it up, and he goes, okay. So he rushes it along. Because once you confront what's going on, he immediately, oh, you're, okay, yeah. And so he gave Jess and me giant plates full of food. And then he sat down.
Yeah?
And we go, there's tons of food. We go, aren't you going to eat? And he goes, yeah, I will.
This is like a serial killer.
Oh, my God. It's like it's poisoned. I'd be like, he's poisoned this.
He just sits there while we're kind of picking at it, just saying, when can we, leave?
At this point, are you TV eating? You know how they eat on, TV programs? You kind of
mixing everything around. And then Jess has her leg kind of crossed over her knee.
Oh, yeah.
With her foot sticking up.
Oh.
Keeping that snatch closed.
And the guy
Smart
goes...
move.
Oh, these are really nice shoes. Are they?
Yeah.
She was wearing moccasins, and she was like, "Yeah, they're like real moccasins." And he started holding her foot with the shoe on it. And I was like, "Oh, what? This could end horribly."
Did you go? Hey, dude.
I was more concerned with leaving without a confrontation.
With your giant plates of food. What was on the plate? A lot of chicken, carrots, and potatoes. It's the worst meal ever.
That's the whole meal.
This guy's weird.
And then he started showing us pictures from the 80s of his friends and family. That we've never met any of them. This is the first time we...
dead.
Yeah, they're no longer around.
This was, and she was...
And then we were like, look, I gotta get home because my parents are coming in from out of town.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever.
Gotta say that.
And so he goes, okay, fine, you could go. And then Jess goes, can we help you clean up? Why are you still being polite?
Oh, why did she say that?
He goes, no, just leave it. And she was like, well, should we at least throw it out? And she had kind of eaten the baked potato, but pretty much just scooped out the potato. And he goes, no, I'll eat the skin. And we go, what? And he goes, you don't have any socially transmitted diseases, do you? I'm just kidding. But he never made clear whether he was kidding about
the empty skin that Jess had been, some of her saliva was on and just fucked the potato skin.
He
used it like a fuck toy.
While his mother sat upstairs watching television.
What are you doing down there?
Wait a minute, but wasn't there more with the feet?
Well, he was stroking them and holding.
Yeah, you just said he held the moccasin.
God.
No. He held her foot inside the moccasin.
Why would she allow that?
How far up did one hand go up her ankle?
Not far past the ankle.
Did he touch skin?
He's a foot guy.
He might have touched some skin.
But you ask,
wow.
Because it's a low-cut shoe.
Yeah.
You ask why, but I think sometimes you get in a situation where you're like, fuck, just let him touch your feet so we get out of here alive.
Just leave.
Who knows what else he could do?
And and so we finally got out. He was like, before you go, of course I'll need to take your picture. We go, what?
The time you ate the chicken.
And so he did. He took our picture.
How do you... Wait.
It's a souvenir.
Hold on. Before you get to the picture taking, how do you know for sure that you didn't lose a couple hours of time? How do you know for sure?
Yeah. Any roof and all? No.
You know what I mean?
I was conscious.
You sure?
So, yes, I was sure I was conscious because we were monitoring the clock the whole time.
Yeah, good.
You know?
It's like a UFO abduction. They lost like 3 hours. Her asshole hurts, and so does his mouth. What happened?
So, we got out of there, and then, we really had to make this move thing happen quick because, a month ago, he texted Jess.
Wait, stop. The picture, because I interrupted you. Outside the house?
He took a picture of us outside the house, and then like a week later, he texted saying he would have to give us a copy of it. We went, okay. Like, why would we want a copy of it? What?
Yeah,
why would you take a picture of us?
He's a weirdo.
Yes, he is a creep.
Is what it's called.
I wonder how close he was to killing you guys. And maybe something happened. Maybe maybe his mom wasn't supposed to be in the house, or I don't know, something.
I almost got furious at Jess because we were sitting. We were on the ground level of the house in the living room, and you could see the front door, windows. This is safe territory.
So you had
there's a downstairs and an upstairs, right? And so 20 minutes into being there, Jess asked for a tour.
Oh my God, what's wrong
and the
with
first thing he did was take us downstairs into his garage.
Downstairs where there's no exit.
Oh my God. What all he has to do is lock a fucking door and the neighbors will never hear your scream.
Exactly.
Oh.
That's fucked
Jess
up.
is not smart with that. Like her, I mean, not as a person, but her perception of danger is not good.
No.
Yeah.
She really needs to stop doing it. You're crazy.
Well, after that, though, she got completely paranoid. And he texted her like a month ago and said, hey, I'm making some home improvements. You and Sam need to come by again. And she goes, what do I do? I go, just don't even respond to him. He's just a landlord. We don't have a relationship.
No, you probably should respond, though, and make it kind of vague. Like, yeah, that sounds...
Well, 6 days later, he texted her again, saying, hey, you never responded to the text message that I sent you 6 days ago.
God.
I'd be surprised if your phone doesn't get texts, winky face. Oh, Jesus.
I hated your chicken.
Wow.
And your potatoes.
I shit for 3 days.
Yeah.
And so we did, that's when we started doing the blow-off thing and saying, well, and then we go, yeah, we're kind of busy. Fall is bad for us. And he goes,
fall, you're saying?
Yes. The entire season.
The whole season. When a whole season is bad for you,
fall is bad for us.
You know you're full of shit.
And his response is, no problem. I'll text you again. We'll do this sometime after Thanksgiving, but before Christmas.
Right. In the window. Well, that's good.
So then you realize...
That's the window, he said. And
you
so
realize, holy shit, we got to be out of there.
We need an apartment.
Before Thanksgiving.
That gives you incentive to get the fuck out, right?
Right. And then...
Where was the mom the whole time?
In her room. She doesn't leave the room.
Do you know if she's alive?
No, we met her. She seemed like she had it together.
Oh, yeah?
Somewhat, but who knows. And then when Jess called him to say we were moving out, he was totally like, there was no emotion attached to it, as if we never, none of it ever. He was like, okay, that's fine.
Okay, that's fine. And so when do we get together again?
He goes, but I'll need your new address so I can send your deposit.
Oh, no.
I said,
just eat the deposit at this point.
He'll send it to the work address. He can have Sirius's address.
Yeah, the guy's I wouldn't even give him that, honestly. He's a fucking asshole, this guy.
Wow, this guy's like
He's a
weird.
fucking asshole.
It's a maniac.
He's got friends.
What was in the
now.
basement?
He had... the basement was connected to a garage where he had an old... where he had an old car that he and his dad had put together.
Well, you should check the trunk of the old car. I'm sure there's something in there.
I'd rather not know. And then in the little room downstairs, I guess he claimed he liked sound equipment, so he had some like speakers that are from the late 90s plugged into a Nageltron type TV with a VCR connected to it.
That's the tape when he's killing people.
Well, good thing
he records it and then watches it. Oh man, this guy's.
You might have been in a serial killer's house.
Yeah, you were.
You might have been.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Any lime? Did you see any lime down there?
I didn't see.
Yeah. Any moths? Right.
I didn't see. But I really wouldn't be surprised.
Asked for a tour.
That's what
Holy shit.
Did he have a great big fat afro?
Yeah, I don't know why she asked for the tour.
Probably out of just nervousness.
That's like every bad movie. Where the girl will go like, "Oh, can we have the tour?" And the boyfriend's like, "Oh boy, here's where we die," and then they do.
And then the serial killer gets an instant hard on. Like, fuck, this is easy.
Yeah.
And
yes. Why don't I show you the basement?
The Virus. Sirius-XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.